Good day collectors, this is Scaling Drive diecast and I'm continuing with the Jeep series. In the first video I compared the 2017 Jeep Wrangler by Hot Wheels, the Baja version. That's the only Jeep Wrangler by Hot Wheels I have. So continuing with that, the Jeep comparison series, in which I have other castings as well, including a green light, measure it, Tomica, and even a German Seiko. So continuing with my Jeep second casting in this Jeep series, and I recently got it, so I'll start with uncarding this first before we'll have a look at the card art. So this is part of the Jurassic World series. Matchbox has been releasing these vehicles from quite some time now, and this, as you can see, we get this here in India, and this is looks fabulous from the sides. I just loved it. I in fact picked two of this casting because it looked fabulous from the side, but there's a downside also, which I'll show after run carding. So this is the 2018 Jeep Wrangler and part of the Jurassic World series of movies, I think. Jurassic World, it says Dominion. So it's this one, this particular vehicle was there in the Dominion sequel, if you can say. So here the card art looks great. The Jeep is running in some slushy terrain and something is reflecting on the sky, or the mountains are reflecting in its windows. The lights are on and some menacing card art of a T-Rex, possibly. Maybe they could have some added some drooling blood, but this is again a casting for children, so not to scare them. And this is a casting by Matchbox, as you can see. First review was for Hot Wheels, and this is a nice casting. So let's go about uncarding this for now. Oh, really strong glue it has. Wow, glued it really well. Oh, it wasn't easy. I had to pry it out from the jaws of the T-Rex, literally. Okay, yeah, super detail, and the tampos are so sharp. You can see the whatever is written on the sides really clearly, and even on the tires. Wow, just to take in the casting. Yeah, so from the front and rear it looks odd because there are no tampos. So side is fabulous, I would say. First let's talk about the color. It's, I don't know, beige or creamish color actually. So nice color. Yeah, nice color for a Jeep. Yeah, I like it. And with the black canopy, removal canopy, something like this. It's removable. This is a green light casting, just to show you. So this one is a 2018 Jeep Wrangler. The Hot Wheels one was the 2017, but this is a Baja off-road version. Yeah, with really nice approach and departure anglers for off-roading and all. So this is also like, okay, this is also 4x4, but this also can do some extreme off-roading, but that is a completely different version. But this is more realistic, I would say, which you can possibly own in real life as well. So let's start with the review. So from the sides, yes, I like it. This is closed here, open windows, metal side view mirrors, nice clean look with Bioscience Genetics, which is a company that does research on dinosaurs in the movie. Their logo, Jurassic World logo, you can see the dinosaur fairly clearly here. Very nice graphics, I would say. No pixelation, very sharp. Jeep here you can see, and Wrangler also in really small font. Let me use a toothpick, which also you can read easily. That's great. So we have nice markings for the fuel cap, gas cap. You can see the tail lights also here, the red tail light with a black, I think, plastic cladding. Door handle, black door handle, marking for the keyhole in black again, and then the marking for the rivets on the Jeep's door, which was missing in the Hot Wheels casting, but that's a totally different with the hollowed out doors. So this is not molded in but painted, but still it's fine for a mainline casting. And this again is, I think this is some detail. I don't know exactly what it is, but if you look at from the above, you can see the front and rear wheel arches which protrude out like in a real Jeep, and here, wow, the footstep rest has a really nice effect. It's like the diamond plating effect they have on metal, and they have, like, this was a really unnecessary detail, but this is part of the plastic base, grayed out plastic base, but they have really done it really nicely here in Matchbox. Wow, what a detail for the footrest. Okay, it has got twin metal side view mirrors which look quite chunky, quite big actually. And let's look at the tires, and wheel choice is really nice. I like wheels that Matchbox uses. Nice 5-spoke 4-wheel drive alloys, and black plastic tires which has Matchbox embossed on them, which is another nice detail. Would have loved it excuse me, if it had some lettering of a tire company, but still this is like a semi fantasy casting with the tie-in with the movie, so that's fine. Let's move on to the front. Here is front, and rear is still okay. Front, it loses out on everything, like there are no details. So the grill, there's no depth to the grill as well. If this had some slots cut out, and there was some black detail like here in the major 8 one, it would have looked nice, but I don't know why they missed out on this. But again, this is the mainline casting, they have to look at the cost, and it's fine, but you can clearly make out the round headlights, which is a hallmark of the Jeep, and there's some details for the grille as well, which is okay, but I think with a little detailing it would look great. I would do it, maybe I'll do it here only on the video, that would be nice. And we have some details on the bumper, front bumper, which is a heavy duty one again with strong posts, and I think extra pair of fog lamps and all. And there's a front bash plate, yeah, and for extreme off-roading, the approach and departure angles are nice, like for all Jeep. And since this is a short wheelbase one, the ramp breakover angle is also nice. I need something to showcase that. So this is the approach angle, yeah, and this is the ramp breakover angle, and once you cross this defines the departure angle. So those are the hallmarks of an off-road vehicle, with good approach and departure angles plus a nice ramp breakover angle. So yeah, we are looking at the front, yeah, nice details, and you can see how much width the front fenders have. Like, it's quite significant if you compare it this with this part of the Jeep, yeah. So moving on to this side is the same. I think gas cap is there on both sides in this also, which is a bit odd, but maybe it's there in Jeep castings like that. Okay, let's peek into the interior. Yeah, steering wheel detail is better than Hot Wheels, I believe. Rest you can't make out much, and this is a post casting, so you can see a post in the center and it is riveted over here. Some castings are like a clip casting, which are clipped at the back and no rivet over here in the majorette one, and it's only riveted in the front. The post, it looks a bit odd in the middle, but it's all right. It's barely visible, and for a mainline casting it's not a big deal. Okay, and I think we missed the details on the hood. You can see here the clamps for the hood, which are famous clamps for Jeep. You can see in most of the vehicles. And looking at the hood, it has some moldings for some air intakes and a grill on the cowl and molding for the wiper as well. Nicely done, but no details, so it looks a little bland. And looking at the roof, it's nicely ribbed. Yeah, it looks quite solid, nicely ribbed. Again, I'll show the green light casting for the effect. So the roof on the Matchbox one looks better actually. This they have made it removable, so this is plastic, which is nicely executed, but this being metal looks better. Although the real roof would not be metal, it will be some plastic or composite material only. So but this looks better on this version. Really nicely done by Matchbox. Really nice. It looks so sweet from the side actually. So moving on to the rear. Again, here you can see the tail lights over here. Yeah, orange. Not the tail light. This is the indicator actually, and here it's not there. So it looks a bit odd. It's a dramatic transition actually. Let's look. We'll start from the top. There's some. You can see markings in the molding for latches, I think, for this window piece to open. Sorry, I just had some irritation in the throat, just popped a lozenge. So yeah, and window is a clear piece, not smoked, so that's fine. And there's some moldings for the latches and rivets which are there on a Jeep for the rear door that swings open, and a nicely done spare tire which replicates this, although the rim is not colored silver, which is fine because they are not done tappers at the rear, and the bumper which is part of the gray base. So let's look at the base. 2018 Jeep, and this is came out in 2021. Copyright date is 21 because they have came out with various versions of this particular casting. This one is a 2023 release, but the copyright date is there, and you can see some nice modeling for the front differential and rear differential, or maybe this is the center differential and locking hubs for both transfer and lock for four-wheel drive, high and low range transfer cases. So nice detail for the base for a mainline casting. It's pretty good actually. Did I mention the front bash plate? Yeah, that is also nice detail. So yes, overall a nice casting, and since this is a mainline casting by part of the Jurassic World series, it's value for money. It looks fabulous from the side, and I can add some details at the front and the rear and it will look great. Oh, yeah, I would again give this about. If it had details, it would have been nice. I would give it 7.5 out of 10 again. Yeah, nice casting, but yeah, something was missing. And let me just pop in this one, which is the 1993 Jeep Wrangler. Actually, just we won't be comparing this, but just to have a look at it, because this is again a part of the Jurassic World series and same movie Dominion. The card art looks good. The Jeep looks good in card art, and this has slightly better, even without the front and rear tampers, because the moldings do a great job for it. And this, since it's a open Jeep, you can see some details inside as well, and then toolboxes. This is also nice casting. I'll review it separately, but just showed it since this is the Jurassic series. There are a lot of other vehicles in the Jurassic series. Let me show you those as well. I generally don't buy fantasy ones. This is an armored action transporter, which looked really mean. I like the cage, how it has been done, so I picked it up. I don't know if there is any opening part. I don't think so. It's a mainline casting, but a six-wheel vehicle, why not? For the price of a mainline, even a nice casting will do. Even if it looks remotely like something a realistic vehicle, I'll pick it up, but not really. I don't pick up the wacky castings. So here is another one. This is the engine Humvee. I think there's another organization that works on dinosaur research. Same Dominion movie. Oh, guard's color looks a little garish. So this is also interesting. Nice summer casting. And let's check out another one. This is a Ford panel van. This one looks nice from the side again. No front and rear details, but quite a long casting, I would say. Again, same movie from. Yeah, I like it. I'm interested in uncarding this as well. And here we have the 93 Ford Explorer. Okay, this was, I think, in the original Jurassic Park movie as well. Oh, nice front guard and Jurassic Park livery, wacky. It looks a little odd here. A little metal is a little flusy kind of, but yeah, we'll uncard it once and we'll see. I'll do a review of this one also. Looks interesting. Reminds me of the original Jurassic Park movie. Yeah, which I think I saw 2 times in the movie hall. There was such a craze at that time. And this one looks the most realistic one. The 89 Jeep Wagoneer with some wood paneling effect on the sides. It has a tow hook as also at the rear. So this and some cream beige interiors. This is again part of the Jurassic series. So yeah, there are a lot of interesting vehicles. There are some other which I couldn't find, so maybe I'll find them later. So let me know how you like my review. Please like, share and subscribe, and please tell your friends as well, because more Jeeps are coming in reviews later on. Yeah, so it's a horde of Jeeps, Jeep overload, diecast 4x4. Yeah, a lot of fun. Cheers from now from Scaling Drive Diecast.